She likes it harder, but whenever I try to raise her legs, she will be shouting Mozupo. Ma, I've been dating this girl for like 7 years now. When I met her, I had a small business that I was managing. The business was sort of a partnership with another person, but the person was richer than me. The business was going well and I was living a very decent life. I could afford to buy basic needs for myself. I mean, at that time, I was seen as the most focused young man in my area. But shortly after meeting this new girl, something happened to my business. Since I was partnering with a man richer than me, we had a verbal agreement that after a while, I would buy his own share, which was like 65%, and I agreed. The verbal agreement also stated how much I'll be remitting to him monthly until I pay him completely. So because of this plan, I had to use all my savings and even borrow some money to renovate and put into the business in order to attract more customers. I know the business very well and I was very sure of the return on investment. I even paid rent, but immediately I did that, the rich man logged me out of the business account that we used to have together. Then when I contacted him, he didn't give me any reasonable answer. Before you know it, I was arrested by some SARS men. I tried resisting them until they started assaulting me. So later I agreed to follow them to their office. On the way to their office, the leader asked me what transpired between me and my brother. They actually called him my brother because everyone thought that he was my senior brother. When I explained everything to them, they told me that I should just forget about the business, that my brother is not a nice person. They also said I should not try to fight him because he is more powerful than me. They advised that since I'm very young that I will find something better. So they drove me somewhere and called a cab for me. That was the summary of how I lost my business. Meanwhile, I met this girl in April and this happened in August. I believe meeting her does not have anything to do with me losing the source of my income at that time. But then, I was broke and I was owing a lot of people because I had already used all my savings to try to put the business in order. I started staying at home and I didn't have any money to pay the debt I owe. She was the one doing everything for me at that time because I was so depressed and I felt defeated. I couldn't go out anymore. I was so ashamed of myself. She promised to take care of me until I get something doing. Now, I have more time to spend with her. So I started to notice that she was cheating with a married man. Like, she have a sugar daddy. But when I confronted her, she said the man was their family friend. I was around 23 at that time. After a while, I did my founding and I actually found out that she was dating this man. And they had been dating for 5 years before she even met me. The dangerous part is that her family members even knew this Immediately, man. I told her that I wasn't interested in the relationship. I did everything I could to chase her away from my life, but she refused. She told me that even if she wants to leave, that she will not leave now because I need her help. That she will stick around until I get back on my feet, then she will leave. Because I was hungry and depressed, I went with the flow. During this period, she buys me gifts. She makes sure that I was okay. She never gave me money. And I never asked her for money, but she takes me out so that I don't feel left out. 2 months later, I got a job as a cleaner. I didn't attend university, so it was hard to get a better job. I was managing it. At least I've seen a job that could take me outside the house. That was all I wanted. During that period, her sugar daddy gave her a substantial amount of money to set up a business, which she did. I always reminded her that we were just dating, and that she should not expect anything from me, especially when she's still dating this man. She pleaded that she just wanted to get something from the man, and as soon as she gets it, that she will leave the man. After 3 years of situation, she cut the ties with this man because at that time she really wanted to take things serious with me. She collected money from him and she never gave me a kobo. In fact, from my small work, I am giving her money to support her business. To be honest, the girl is a very nice girl. I don't know if the reason I kept indulging her was because she didn't leave me when I was depressed. Or is it because we have been together for so long? I really don't know why I have not been able to successfully get her out of my life. Maybe it's because I have not been able to get the kind of money that I need to actually locate far away from her. It's been a few years now and I've decided to settle down with her whenever I get my finances right. But there is only one problem, and that is the most crazy things you would hear today. I love big, beautiful women. In short, super-sized beautiful women has been my thing from a very young age. But I feel like if my wife was to be big, at least she should add weight after giving birth. Please, no offense to the big, beautiful women community. This lady eats everything that passes her. I have complained and complained, but nothing seems to work. 1 week, she will start boiling all these herbs, slim tea and all. Then the next week, she will start drinking the biggest Coke and eating everything that passes her eyes. Now, she's so big that I don't even think I'm attracted to her anymore. If I sleep with her, I finish in less than 5 minutes. But when I do it with other ladies, I can last for 1 hour. She does not even help matters. She will just lie there and be shouting harder. But when I try to raise one leg up, the next thing she will shout is Mozopo. I have complained several times, but still nothing. I wish I have the time and money. I would have enrolled her in a gym and go there to motivate her. I've also been trying so hard to erase the memory of all the insults she gave me earlier in our relationship because of sugar daddy, especially denying me. I always use it against her each time we have a little argument, even when I've promised not to use it again. She have changed greatly. The aspect of cheating is no longer the problem because she's trying her best not to do that again, and she has been faithful for a long while. Everyone in my street knows we are together and even see our relationship as perfect because all they see is what is happening outside and never inside. Plus the fact that I don't discuss my private affairs with strangers. Lately, she has been screenshotting rings and sending to me, asking me if they are beautiful. I already know the signs she's giving me, but I don't know what to do. Should I go ahead and marry her? Should I just take a bold step and go out there to find someone better? My only fear is that other girls I've met outside are so crazy and they have made my current girlfriend looks like a saint. They only care about money and nothing else. I'm just so confused at this point. I don't want to marry her out of pity. And I also don't want to go into the street and realize that there is nothing there. Please, I need your advice.